Hey guys, I'm back. I think this might be my last video for today. Probably. So I'll see you guys tomorrow after this one. But anyway, today I'm gonna be reviewing Jurassic World 2015. I'm really excited to review this one because this is my first non straight horror film on review on this channel. After over 40 videos, all of them have been about horror movies. So I'm finally excited to get to a new genre, which is sci-fi slash adventure. I mean, there are pretty scary moments, but it's mostly sci-fi action adventure. Um, and it has some horror in it, but it's not really scary. I'd say. I mean, it's intense, but not really scary. It's not like a pure horror film. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, Jurassic World is the fourth, I think, film in the series, and I have not seen Dominion or Rebirth because the reviews look pretty bad on those. Um, Usually I like to watch movies with good reviews, but these look pretty bad. Dominion and Rebirth look pretty bad. They were like the lowest rated of the series, but maybe I'll get to them at some point. They just looked a bit boring for me. But Jurassic World is not boring at all. There's lots of action throughout. And it's the fourth installment in the Jurassic Park franchise, following Jurassic Park 3, 2001. Um, it was directed by Colin Trevorrow, who co-wrote the screenplay with Rick Jaffa, Amanda Silver, and Derek Connolly from a story by Jaffa and Silver. First installment in the Jurassic World series. It stars an ensemble including Chris Pratt, who you may know from Guardians of the Galaxy, and the new one, Mercy, that I saw in theaters. Bryce Dallas Howard, who you may know from uh, Pete's Dragon, which was a good movie. Maybe I'll review that at some point. But I got a lot of movies to get through. But I'm definitely adding The Mummy to the list. Because Mummy's a new horror film that I definitely want to review at some point. So I'll get to that one at some point. But it was a really good movie. I really liked The Mummy. Sorry, off topic. Um, Vincent D'Onofrio, Ty Simpkins, Nick Robinson, Omar Sy, who you may know um, from Lupin. I haven't seen it. I've seen an episode, but it was kind of boring. No offense, Lupin. But my mom loves that show, but just not my thing. Um, B-Day Wong and Irfan Khan, who sadly passed away in 2020 at the age of. He was an Indian actor who played Simon Masrani and died at 2020 at the age of 53. 53 years old. He was young, but not as young as Nicholas Tukey from Your Next, who played Felix Davidson in Your Next. He was only 38 and he died of brain cancer. That's why you should take life for granted. It shows you that you never know when it's going to be your time. It's not even how or where. It's only when. You know, I mean, we all gotta go. Everybody dies. I mean, it's just life. Hopefully, I hope there's some life after death, but I don't know. I do believe in ghosts, so I'm hoping yes, but you never know. Sorry, off topic. Wong reprised his role from the original Jurassic Park film. Set 22 years after the events of Jurassic Park, the film takes place on the same fictional island of Isla Nublar, located off the Pacific coast of Costa Rica. A successful theme park of cloned dinosaurs dubbed Jurassic World has operated on the island for years, bringing John Hammond's dream to fruition. The park plunges into chaos when a transgenic dinosaur escapes from an enclosure and goes on a rampage. Alright, let's get started. 22 years after the Jurassic Park disaster on Isla Nublar in 1993, a new dinosaur theme park called Jurassic World has been built on the island, owned by Masrani, who's played by Irfan Khan, of course, rest in peace. Global corporation and affiliation with InGen, which created the dinosaurs. Brothers Zach and Graham Mitchell visit the park where their Aunt Claire Deering works as the operations manager. She assigns her assistant Zara to guide them, who's played by Katie McGrath, who you may know from Merlin. Good show. Maybe I'll review that one at some point too. Got a lot to get through though. But they evade her and explore on their own. Navy veteran and ethologist Owen Grady, played by Chris Pratt, of course, was in training a Velociraptor squad composed of Blue, Charlie, Delta, and Echo, and researching their intelligence. Based on the Raptor's ability to follow commands, the head of InGen Security, Vic Hoskins, he sucks, believes that the animals can be weaponized, an idea Owen and his assistant Barry, played by Omar Sy, Lupin of course, um, vehemently opposed. Claire and Jurassic World owner Simon Masrani inspect the park's newest upcoming attraction, the Indominus Rex, a transgenic dinosaur created by geneticist Dr. Henry Wu, played by B.Day Wong. Masrani takes Owen with evaluating the enclosure's security. Owen warns Claire that the Indominus lacks social skills, making it dangerous and unpredictable. When the Indominus seemingly escapes, Owen and two other workers investigate. The dinosaur, capable of camouflaging itself and masking its heat signature, suddenly appears and devours the other two men. I feel like the fat guy might have survived because if he hid under the truck, he could have, the Indominus Rex could have easily just threw the truck and, found him, but, yeah. He was too fat to fit under the truck anyway, so he didn't really stand a chance, and he's obviously a slow runner, but this scene was pretty intense. It wasn't, horror intense, but, it was a pretty intense scene watching the Indominus Rex chase after the two guards and basically eat them. Anyway, but Owen manages to survive after hiding under the truck and covering himself with gasoline after cutting a wire that has gasoline underneath the truck, so that the Indominus Rex doesn't smell him. The Indominus escapes this paddock and into the island's interior. Owen urges Masrani to destroy it, but Masrani, trying to protect his company's investment, sends a unit to subdue it, using non-lethal weaponry. Stupid decision. After most of the unit is killed, Claire orders evacuation of the northern sector, while Masrani confronts Wu about the Indominus design. So yeah, the Indominus Rex, I always thought it was a male, but it turns out the Indominus Rex is actually a female. But she's pretty brutal. She slaughtered all those InGen guards. Most of them at least. Yeah, but yeah. she slaughtered all those unit people, and they all pretty much died. So yeah. While exploring the park in a tour vehicle, Zack and Gray enter a restricted area. The Indominus arrives and destroys the vehicle, which is like a giant hamster ball, but in the movie it's known as a gyrosphere, and it can stop a bullet. But I guess Indominus Rex is stronger than a bullet, so he punches a hole in it with his claw. She punches a hole in it with its claw and then breaks it open, and then they run away, and but the boys narrowly escape because they reach a cliff and they have to jump, and they almost get eaten, but they barely escape with their lives. So it was predictable that they were going to survive. They're the main character, one of the main characters, so obviously they're not going to die. But you never know. Because in Pay It Forward, they killed one of the main characters. So I don't know. Oh, have you seen Pay It Forward, guys? I recommend it. I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna review it to the list. Add it to the review list at some point. So I'll review it at some point. I don't know when. At some point. It's a good movie. They find the ruins of the original Jurassic Park Visitor Center, repair an old Jeep Wrangler, and drive back to the park resort. Sorry. As Claire and Owen search for the boys, they barely escape the Indominus as well. Masrani and two soldiers hunt the Indominus by helicopter, but it breaks into the park's aviary. The Pteranodons and Dimorphodons, startled by the Indominus, flee the aviary and fly into Masrani's helicopter, killing both of the soldiers, and Masrani falls to his death and dies in the ensuing explosion. It crashes and kills his passengers. The escaped pterosaurs converge on the resort and attack everyone, including Zara, who is eaten along with the pterosaur by a mosasaurus. The mosasaurus was an aquatic creature, if you don't know what it is. Zack and Gray find Owen and Claire at the resort as armed personnel shoot down the pterosaurs. Hoskins assumes command and orders the raptors to be used to track down the Indominus, whereupon Owen reluctantly complies and spearheads the assault with the raptors. Upon finding it, the dinosaurs begin communicating with one another. Owen realizes that the Indominus Rex has the Velociraptor DNA, and it usurps Owen's commands of the raptors, becoming the pack's new alpha. Soldiers find the Indominus, but it escapes. The raptors slaughter most of the soldiers, while Charlie is killed in the chaos. Hoskin evacuates Wu and the dinosaur embryos from the island to protect his research. Owen, Claire, and the boys find Hoskins at the lab, securing more embryos, but Delta breaks in, bites his hand, and kills him with just an off-screen blood splatter. Owen restores his bond with the three surviving raptors before the Indominus reappears. The raptors attack the hybrid, but Delta and Echo are killed while Blue is knocked unconscious. Claire releases the Tyrannosaurus Rex of Jurassic Park from its paddock and lures it to the Indominus. The dinosaurs attacking each other, and the Indominus enemy shield recovers the Tyrannosaurus, but Blue recovers and joins the battle. The duo fights the Indominus until it gets cornered on the lagoon's edge, where it is dragged underwater and presumably killed by the Mosasaurus. Actually, it's a fact that it's killed by the Mosasaurus, because as you can see in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, they find his skull later. So yeah, she dead. She probably just drowned or something. Owen and Blue part ways afterwards. The survivors are evacuated and the island is abandoned once again. Zack and Gray reunite with their parents while Owen and Claire decide to stay together. Meanwhile, the T-Rex walks to the edge of the building and roars. And that was Jurassic World. I honestly really liked this one. I give it maybe like a... I mean, it was okay, but like it was pretty good. I give it like maybe like a 3.5 or a 4. Maybe a 3, I don't know. Depends how I'm feeling. Because, it was okay-ish. It was pretty good, but not super good. I definitely liked it a lot better the first time I saw it. And the first time I saw it, I'd definitely give it like 100% for sure. But now I'd mostly give it like a 4 or 4.5. It's a good movie. But yeah. Well, this has been my review on Jurassic World, and I'll see you guys next time for... we're going to be starting the Final Destination series, which is all about death and trying to evade death. Because you never know when death will kill you. You could die at any moment. Any of us could. I could. You could. Your family could. Your dog could. Anyone could. And that's why you need to take life for granted. Because you could literally die at any moment. Anyone or anything, any living creature, like my dog, could die at any moment. Whether it's like from ages 5 to 30 to 40 to 50, you never know when death will strike. So that's why you need to take life for granted. But yeah, hopefully I stay alive for a while. And I'll see you guys next time for Final Destination. Bye.